Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In this video, we are going to learn about block level and inline HTML elements. So what are block level and inline HTML elements? All the elements in HTML are divided into two categories. So first one is block level element and another one is inline element. So whatever elements we have learned till today's video, all those are categorized into two sections, block level element and inline element. A block level element always starts on a new line. Block level elements always take up the full width available on web page from left to right. In similar ways, inline element does not start on a new line. So that's the difference between block level element and inline element. All block level elements starts on a new line. Inline elements does not start on a new line. An inline element only takes up as much width as necessary. Unlike the block level elements, it do not take the full width available on web page. So let's understand this theory with the code, so we will get a proper idea how the block level elements are getting started on new line and how inline elements are not starting on a new line. So let's go to our Sublime Text Editor. So this is our HTML template. So here I have already provided the title, block level and inline elements. So let's start with the tags. So let's check first the block level elements. So some of the examples of block level elements are heading tags. So let's start with heading h1, heading 1. So all h1 to h6 are all are block level elements. So another example is the paragraph tag. Let's take one more. Let's say h3, heading 3. Let's save this code and check on browser. So see, this is our title, block level and inline elements, which is displayed here. Heading 1, this is paragraph tag content, and this is heading 3. So all these tags are getting started on new line, and it is taking the full width from left to right on web page. So this entire space from left to right is taken by these tags. So we can check that by adding some attributes. So last time we have studied about the style attribute. In this video we will use same attribute style, and we will apply background color to this content. Background color, let's say red. Similar way on paragraph, style, background color, let's say blue. And for heading tag, style, background color, let's say pink. Save this, refresh the browser. So see, we have applied the style as background color red to h1 tag. So all the width is getting used from left to right for these block level elements. So you can see here. In similar way, let's check for inline elements. So examples of inline elements are like bold tag, italic tag. So let's say if I write bold tag here, bold tag. In similar lines, if I write another tag, that is italic, I am italic text. Let's save this, refresh the browser. See, this is, let me make some adjustment here. See, the bold tag content is written here, and the italic content is also written on the same line. It is not getting started on the next line. Unlike the block level elements, all the content was getting starting on new line, but in inline elements it is being printed on the same line. And how the width is taken, so required width is only taken by the inline elements. So also let's check that. Apply style, background color, let's say orange, and for italic, style, background color, pink. Save this, refresh the browser. So see, in the block level elements entire width was being used, but in inline elements only the required, like whatever the content is there, only that is being getting background color. So that's the difference between the block level elements and inline elements. So that's it for this video. We will covering next topic in another videos. Thank you.